everybody, I am back with a very long and overdue pickups video for the month of September. Yeah, as you can see, I have quite a bit of stuff here. These two box consoles I actually did not pay for, but I'll get into that in a little bit. Without further ado, let's go ahead and break some of this down so you can actually see me. I'm kind of like hiding behind. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you is actually a drawing that my friend in college that I've met drew for me, and that is Toon Link. Very, very awesome. He actually surprised me with this. I had no idea he was going to do this for me, and he gave this to me a few weeks ago, and I was very, very thankful that he drew this for me. So I'm going to try and get a frame for this and hang this in my room, but that is very, very awesome and well done. Alright, so let's go in chronological order here. First, we have the Nintendo Entertainment System action set. And my boss, like I said, guys, a few months ago, he was planning on bringing in some of the old stuff that he had, and I had no idea that he was actually going to bring it in. I thought he wasn't, but on my last day of work before heading out to college, he ended up bringing in the NES and the Super Nintendo, so that was really, really cool. And so yeah, here's the box console. If I turn it around here, you can see, that's how everyone plays video games right here. Everyone just crowded around the little TV. Yeah, no, not at all. But I think it's hilarious. A very nice depiction of families in the 80s playing video games together. But yes, that is very awesome. The console is in pristine condition. Everything is still in the plastic and everything. Manuals, styrofoam, and everything is within this box. And, the console itself plays flawlessly. So no complaints here. I got this for free. I offered to pay him money, but he would not allow me to do so. So I cannot thank him enough for giving me this console. And to go along with the console, he actually had several games, NES games, all of which, except for maybe one or two, had the manuals with them, which is just amazing. And of course, I'll find the first one here, the actual cart, is Super Mario Brothers. And all these games are seriously like brand new. They look like they've never been played. No sticker tears. There's no like gunk on any of the carts or anything. And if you look at the manual here, it is just in immaculate condition. Never looks like it's been opened. There is no wear or tear on this manual, so that is fantastic. And we also have several other games here. Right here we have the Tengen RBI Baseball 3, which is really cool because I don't have any of these black carts, so that was really exciting to get one of these. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, though. And then I have another cart of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, which is awesome because not only is the cart there, but I also have the manual, which is really cool because it is obviously in color. There's some really nice drawings in here, too, that explains the story of the game. So that is excellent. I already have the cart, but to get the manual as well, that's just excellent. And another game here, it's not super popular, but it's still cool to have the cart in the manual, is Jack Nicklaus's Golf, which is actually published by Konami, which is very strange. I didn't know they published sports titles back in the day, but that's really cool. And then, I'll save the best game for last. We have Super Off-Road, a racing game. I've never played that one. And then one more racing game. This one has just an unnecessarily long title. It's Al Urser Jr. Turbo Racing. And that comes with the manual as well, and the cart, which is just so awesome. But the last game here is actually a series that I've been really getting into on the DS. I played through the fourth one a few months ago during the summer, and I just loved it. It was such an excellent RPG. And then I'm playing through 9 right now, so you guys probably have a pretty good idea of what it is. But I plan when I come home either for Thanksgiving break or winter break, I want to just power through this game because it is such an excellent turn-based RPG. Very, very reminiscent of Pokemon for me just because it's so... it's just not a complex battle system at all. It is just attack, and then you have magic powers. But there is really no complex upgrading system to upgrade your characters. It's just very, very simple, which I enjoy. So that is Dragon Warrior for the Nintendo Entertainment System with the manual, which is really cool to have the manual as well because this too is in color and just looks like some really, really cool graphics. I'm just sure it plays very well on the NES, And I've only heard great things about this series, so I cannot wait to delve into Dragon Warrior. And like I said, guys, I played through Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen, which is Dragon Warrior 4 here on the NES, which I don't have. And then Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. I'm about 60% of the way through that game, and it is phenomenal. It is a very, very classic RPG, so if you're into turn-based RPGs, definitely check out either Dragon Warrior on the NES or Dragon Quest on the Nintendo DS. Right, so moving right along here, we have the Super Nintendo box and complete, again, in pristine condition with all of the cardboard, all of the styrofoam, plastic, and manuals within here as well. And then on the back here, really, really cool. There's like a description of all the launch titles and some of the more noteworthy Super Nintendo games, which was really cool to see some screenshots of those games, some of which I still need to get, like F-Zero, F-Zero, Pilot Wings I don't have, Super Soccer, Super Tennis, a lot of great games that I still need to get on the Super Nintendo, but that is great to have this console boxed. I actually did not have a Super Nintendo prior to this. I just used my Retro Duo to play my Super Nintendo cards, so to have the original console is very cool. And to go along with that, he had two Super Nintendo games, one of which I'm very excited to play, but the first one is Super Battle Tanks, and that had the dust cover in there as well, which is cool. I don't know anything about this game, so if you guys have played this, let me know. The next one is a game that I'm very excited to play. It just looks like a very strange game. A lot of different gameplay elements in here, one of which looks very reminiscent of Castlevania, but the other, it's like The Sims. It's very strange, but that is ActRaiser. And this game has you playing as like this guardian that comes down from heaven, I think. And at one point in the game, you're in like the overworld, and you like manage the entire town, from a bird's eye view, which is very strange. But then there are other parts in the game where you actually go down on Earth, and it's just like a 2D side-scrolling platformer similar to Castlevania. So I'm really interested in trying out this game, and I want to play through this as soon as I get a chance. But this also came with the manual, which is really nice because this as well is in color and very detailed manual with some really, really nice artwork in here. So that's really cool to have that as well. And then in addition to all of that, we have a sealed Super Nintendo cleaning kit. So I probably will never open this. I have really no need to. I can just use Q-tips and rubbing alcohol to clean my carts. So, but nevertheless, it's still really, really cool to have that. All right, so continuing here, we have more incredibly generous donations to my collection from Lou, which is LV Pepe 38 here on YouTube. He's a very, very generous, very kind guy. I really enjoy his videos, and I encourage you guys to check it out. I actually did an unboxing for this package of games, but I want to go ahead, just in case you guys didn't get a chance to see that, and go through these games real quick again. And so we have 2 disc-only copies. We have one of San Andreas and one of Vice City, Grand Theft Auto. I haven't played San Andreas, but Vice City is actually my favorite Grand Theft Auto game, so it was really cool to get those. We have 2 Genesis cart-only copies of the not-for-resale copy of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is really, really cool. I remember playing this game again back in the day on my neighbor's Genesis, as well as we have Jurassic Park here, which looks actually like a decent game, 2D side-scrolling platformer, so slash shooter. So if you guys have played this one, let me know how that game is. And then for the Sega Master System, we have Great Baseball. I don't own a Sega Master System or Genesis for that matter, but Genesis, consoles are very inexpensive. But Sega Master Systems, I don't see very often in the wild. But I'm sure someday I'll have one, and I'll hopefully be able to play this and Phantasy Star because I really want to play Phantasy Star at some point. But Great Baseball, it's very cool to have that. We have 2 PlayStation 2 games here. We have Mortal Kombat Deception and Tomb Raider the Angel of Darkness. Haven't played either of those. We have Ghost Recon for the original Xbox, which is an excellent shooter. I remember having this back in the day, playing with my friends. It was a lot of fun, very challenging. It's a Tom Clancy game, so those games are definitely known for their difficulty, but it is very rewarding and I enjoy the game. And the last game here, like I said in the previous video, I'm very excited to have this. That is Geist for the Nintendo GameCube. This game is actually published by Nintendo, but it's rated M and it's a survival horror game. It's very graphic, very violent, and just, kind of that horror tone to the game. So I was just very surprised to see Nintendo publish such a game. But I'm very excited to delve into this and see what the game has to offer. Now, since I've been in college, I've managed to find a game store right across from campus, and they sell all kinds of games there, new and old, which is really cool, all the way back to the Atari 2600. So I was managed to find a buy two get one free for PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. I ended up mixing and matching and getting 2 PlayStation 2 and an Xbox game. And the first game we have here is Sly 2: The Band of Thieves. I'm so happy to have gotten this game. It completes my Sly trilogy on the PlayStation 2. This game, I started it up last night again. It is seriously the sole reason why I enjoy playing video games. It is just such a perfect game. It is just such a blast to play through. I just enjoy it so much. The Sly series is just a phenomenal, platforming, adventure game. I really do enjoy the games, and I'm so happy to have this back in my collection. And the next game we have is a series that I recently am fairly new to because of the 3DS version, Dead or Alive Dimensions, and that is Dead or Alive 3. I haven't had a chance to play this yet, but I have high hopes for it because I know it is a well-liked series, and I really enjoyed the 3DS version. And I've also been very into vertical and horizontal shooters, also known as shmups. Lately, I don't know what the deal is, but I've just had this kick to play them. And I saw Castle Shikigami 2 on the PlayStation 2, and I snagged it because I knew that Castle of Shikigami 3 was on the Wii, and I've always been interested in getting that, but I saw this there, and I figured I'd start with 2 and play through this, and then maybe get the third one in the near future. But I haven't had a chance to play it yet, so if you guys have, let me know what you think of it. Alright, so the next 4 games going right along with my shmup kick. I got these on GameTeasy a few weeks ago, and the guy cut me a really, really good deal. It was about $27 plus shipping for all 4 of these, and one of them goes for that much alone, so that's really cool. But the first one we have here is Mobile Light Force 2, which on the back here, there are some very interesting screenshots. It looks like a very interesting vertical shooter, and I'm very interested in trying that one out. And this one I actually started up last night. It is punishingly difficult, but the gameplay is addicting and very fun. I was kind of, disappointed in the music, with the exception of the boss battles. The boss battles had some really great techno music, but that is R-Type Final. Now, this is, for anyone that's familiar with the R-Type series, you'll know what this game is. It is, a shooter, obviously, very, very, very difficult, because if you get hit, you're dead. It's not like other shmups where you can take some damage before your ship explodes. You get hit once, you're gone. So, it's very rewarding when you play through a level, and, you see your score on the screen, and you know that you've beaten the level. But it is a lot of fun, just punishingly difficult, though. And like I said, the music wasn't very interesting to me, except for the boss battles. There was some great techno music. And then the final game here, Splatter Trigger would be very proud. This is a Working Designs shooter called Silpede, The Lost Planet, I believe is how you pronounce that. And this case is very, very cool looking. It's like a kind of almost a holographic case. And then on the inside, the manual itself is just very, very cool looking. You guys probably can't tell, but it is just like a holographic manual, which is just really cool. Very colorful on the inside as well. I haven't had a chance to play this either, but I'm very excited to try it out. It looks like a lot of fun. And any shooter from Treasure, I can expect it to be great. And the final game we have here, like I said, is for a system I don't own, but I plan to get at some point. And the guy, cut me a deal on it since I was asking for those other 3 games, so I figured, I might as well. And that is Darius Gaiden on the Sega Saturn, the Japanese version. I've heard, really great things about this game, so I knew that, I wouldn't be disappointed when I get a chance to play it. But, for the price that it was, I was very happy to get it. And, Sega Saturns aren't too expensive, and, you can find them. They're pretty readily available at, like, Play and Trade and some old vintage game stores. So I hope to find a Sega Saturn so I can play that. Although I have to get the AR card too, so I can play the imports. But great stuff there. And the final thing we have here that I want to show you guys are 3 posters. One, my friend who drew the Zelda picture, or the picture of Toon Link, actually bought this for me. I'm not going to open it up right now, but it is the new Super Mario Bros. Wii poster for the game. So that is really cool. And then we have two posters that I actually purchased at a sale on campus. And I'm going to go ahead and open these guys up for you. Alright, so the first poster we have here, as you guys can see, it is the Donkey Kong Country Returns poster. Sadly, I've yet to play this game on the Wii, but when I saw the poster, I figured I'd definitely try and get it because it just looks really cool, and I'd love to hang this up in my room. So, as you can see, Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's an excellent poster right there. And then the final poster is a little bit more vintage. I saw this one, and it was really cheap, so I just figured I'd get that one as well. It is really cool looking, and I'm happy to have gotten this one as well. And it says classically trained with the NES controller. Really cool stuff. So very inexpensive posters, so I was happy to get those, as well as the new Super Mario Bros. Wii poster that my friend got me. But guys, that is everything. I spent a very minimal amount of money, which I kind of need to be more frugal with my spending now that I am in college, which I was. I spent way under $100 for all this stuff, which is incredible because one of those box consoles alone is about $100. So great stuff, incredibly generous people. I love all of my just wonderful friends that I've met here on YouTube, and my boss I owe so much thanks to for getting me those two box consoles. I'm so grateful that all those donations were given to me. I'm not deserving of it, that's for sure. But guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to have more videos in the very near future. I am busy with college, but I just try as hard as I can to get videos out to you guys because I always enjoy your feedback. I always enjoy hearing from you guys. So thank you guys for watching another video.